Well, here we are in the goat shed today. It's Wednesday, the 12th of May. Having a little problem with the score motor lately on my Tropic Isle. Probably about 6 weeks ago now, I had a really badly worn out gear. Had to change in the gearbox there. It actually broke away from the pressing, sort of like a big idler gear, so that was changed. And just lately the machine's been running somewhat erratically with the scoring and everything, and the motor seemed to be running slow. So my initial thoughts were, okay, let's see, and I've put a meter on the motor and found out that it's got about 29-30 volts going across it, which is fine. Put one on the hold relay just to check that. It's roughly the same. There's the hold relay there on this one. Gee, they get warm, don't they? That was a new coil a few years ago. But what I actually found was, as I kept on running the motor and the warmer the machine got, the worse it started to get, which sort of led me to believe there's something wrong with the motor. But like I say, the motor's quite free and everything like that. What the problem ended up being, here we have switch 1C. It's the second switch from the inside. In this case, not the closest one to the inside. That pad's actually spinning and it's quite loose. So I'm going to change that. I mean, I could take it out, I could turn it over and give it a clean up and drop a bit of solder on there, but I will find another one when I go around to the goat shed tomorrow to fix that up, and that'll fix my problem. So I've just had to lay everything out there just so I make sure I get it back together right. And I took a couple of photos. These are those ones where they've got those rotten wire joins, those things there, so you just got to make sure you put them back where they belong. They're a bit of a pain. I actually had to change the 1C switch on my sing-along the other day too. It was quite badly worn down, and it had been giving me trouble for a while. So here we go, we've got two of the similar problem, except this is a spinning pad in a matter of weeks. I didn't do a video on the sing-along, it wasn't practical at the time. So I'm just going to go through that, and while I've I'm looking at the motor again, I better double check for loose solder joints. This is 1962, remember, from about 1959 to 62, they notoriously bad solder joints on them. So yeah, I'll get onto that again tomorrow morning. It's a little bit late here in the afternoon now. It's almost 3:30, almost time to go to the pub, and then we'll complete the job on Tropic Isle. So there you go. It was simply a loose or spinning switchblade contact pad causing it to lose power, and that was giving me all the trouble. So a little bit fiddly to fix, but getting all those little wafer cones off is somewhat difficult, but fortunately on this case they came out fairly easily. So there we go. So this has been another goat shed presentation.